Hello, and welcome to another episode of Shelby's World Podcast. What's happening, Queen? What's up?
Nothing. I'm doing good. It's another Wednesday, as you know, and we are in June.
June, sweetheart. It is June. Tis June. It is it is Wednesday, June 9th, and welcome to another wonderful week. A great day to be alive, a wonderful day to be present
It
in this
is.
human form.
It
In this
is. It
form,
is.
the human form, the one with your
Yes.
eyes open.
Yes.
Thank you for that. So we're gonna jump straight into our show, y'all. We're not gonna hold y'all long, but for one, I just want to say how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. I hope y'all feeling good. I hope y'all feeling great because guess what we're about to do? Start the Shelby's World Podcast Summer Promo Tour.
Woo! I can't wait. I'm excited. When people see the dates, they was like, "This cool." Like, y'all really finna do this. Like, yeah. Once we do it, we do it. Like, the dates out there.
It's out there. It's
We
presented.
ain't talking about it. We talking
Right.
about it, but we being about
It is what it is. We the podcast is, it's things are popping. We got things
it.
going
Yeah,
on, and we want to make sure that we are on the scene because we got to be on the scene.
that part.
It's really
Gucci.
it's really just that simple. No, but seriously, since we are for the people, we want to be out there amongst the people, and in order to find out what's going on with the people, we got to get with the people. So
Come on
we're
now.
gonna be in some of your cities. So whenever y'all know when we're talking about it and we're coming to your city, we're going to be talking about that city the week of on the podcast. So this week's tour is going to be Tampa, and we'll be at a couple different locations, getting a couple different little sneak peek interviews. We're not going. If you haven't already heard what we're going to be doing, then you're going to have to just wait to see it when we put out the promo video.
Hmm.
Because if you're not in the areas that we will be, we'll see y'all soon. But if you are in the areas that we'll be, come on out. Let us know. Hit us up, and we'll come pop through your area and give you a little promo, give you a little time to talk about what you got going on. But this week in Tampa, we're gonna be at a couple of different locations, and I will say we're gonna be dropping in at the Fedora and Flutes, the champagne party. It's a day party.
Ooh,
Yes, we have an interview there. So just say
that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be
that's
nice.
gonna be nice. So I'm just gonna let y'all know we will be there in Tampa. So if you want to pop through there and see us, you can definitely pop through there. But it'll be some things going on in the area. So I just want to let y'all know we will be in Tampa this
That's gonna be
Saturday.
bomb. That's gonna be bomb.
It's the
That's gonna be
podcast summer promo tour, y'all. I mean, either you gotta
get
get with
ready.
it.
SWP.
You either
Coming to
gotta
a
get
city
with it
near
or
you. I
get
can't
left.
wait. I'm excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
good.
be
And
good.
our next stop after that, we should have. I don't know, Queen. I don't know if we need to edit the flyer to say this, but Queen gonna be in. Queen, you gonna go ahead and tell them where you gonna be at on June 25th weekend.
On June 26th, I will be in Polk County, Fort Meade, Florida, my hometown. My cousin is giving an event. Matter of fact, we're gonna put the flyer with when we post this video and go ahead so y'all can actually know with the Shelby World Podcast tour dates and all of that. So y'all see the flyer, to go to YouTube, all that stuff. But it's a women empowerment event, and but the first it's 2 days, but I'll be actually there on Saturday doing some interviews, selling some stuff from J to the tour, and it's gonna be nice because it's probably like 20 vendors that's gonna be out, food truck vendors, and look, y'all, my hometown is small. We may be smaller than Monticello, or maybe about the same. But we in Polk County. It's in the middle of in the kind of in the middle of Polk County. But like Orlando is 45 minutes, Tampa 45 minutes. So people that's in those areas can actually come. It's gonna be nice. It's food, music. It may have a couple of drinks, so it may be bring your own bottle. We don't know, but we ain't encouraging drinking and driving. I'm just letting you know.
I
So
mean, you
look,
grown, you gonna do what you gonna do.
just look. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be at the Fort Meade Community Center. Look, when you're coming down 17, you can't miss it. It's right there on Highway 17 in Fort Meade, Florida. So y'all come out, enjoy on Saturday from 4 to 8 on the pop-up shop. Sunday event is already sold out. That's the women empowerment with some guest speakers and stuff. That's already sold out because we're still dealing with COVID restrictions and all of that stuff. So, she didn't sell that. I think it was like 25 tickets and all that she had put out there. So y'all get ready. But we're gonna we'll see her again in August. Well, in July for the one in Atlanta. So
That's right.
she's doing 2 events, one in Florida, one in Georgia. So y'all will get to see a little something from the one in Atlanta, a little footage from there, which I'm excited about that.
She popping. She popping. She got big things popping, y'all. So if you are in the Fort Meade, Orlando, Tampa area, come out June 26th to the Fort Meade Community Center. Come and get your empowerment on. Come and get your shopping on. It's that's after Father's Day weekend, but if there's any birthdays and all that going on,
all
go
of that
out
stuff.
there and get you some of those small business items. Because one thing about small business items, you can't get them anywhere else. That's the good thing
and
about.
J2 Couture is also raffling off a middle part bob wig that weekend. Even if you don't win the raffle, you still get a little gift from J2 Couture.
Chad, can I get into the raffle before you go out of town?
Look, can I get into the raffle? Look, she's thinking she get Queen. Can she get into the raffle?
Drop my name.
Look, let me get that bob. Let me get that bob. I got you, Queen. I got you.
But yeah, so that's what we got going on in June, y'all. We got two spots that will be in June, and we want y'all to be looking out for both of those areas. And again, if you've not already contacted me by now for the Tampa situation, then we kind of booked up on interviews for Tampa, but that doesn't mean you can't come out to be where I am. And if you are where I am, we can still get a little pop-in interview of you and get some of your stuff right then and there. But we won't have any more scheduled interviews. But we are definitely looking forward to getting on the road, y'all. It is going down this Saturday, this weekend. Saturday we got a day full of interviews, a day full of entertainment and events going on while we'll be in the Tampa area. So if you want to get at SW Podcast, hit us up anytime at itstheloop4@gmail.com. You can follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can definitely check out the podcast on every podcast network. We cannot be missed. You can find us everywhere. You watching us right now on YouTube, so you can definitely find us everywhere. Okay,
everywhere.
Just putting it out there. So we're going to jump into the show. And our quote of the day is going to be, everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Author unknown. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. So even some of the most hideous things, animals, all kind of that got some type of beauty in them, even the most. So
another man's junk is another man's treasure. So hey.
You say that now.
You
sharing junk.
Yeah.
So don't play yourself. Don't play yourself
at all. I like that though.
It's happening. Some of the most.
Yeah, because everybody finds beauty in something different.
That's right.
So I like that.
Yeah.
Everybody, all of our lenses are different. We all look at things different. We might be looking at the same painting and you might get something different from out of it than I do.
What about and the thing about being able to accept what you are and who you are and how you look, is that you have to embrace the beauty of you have to find the beauty in you yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything, some of the most beautiful people don't even value the beauty that they have
That's true.
because it's so, things that you have is already naturally there. You don't have to pay attention and relish in it too much, but you just
Mm-hmm.
already know you getting things because of your beauty. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're surviving out here and you getting by with your looks. Some people are really shallow with that. They don't take their looks as serious, which is, I mean, you don't have, I feel like that's a good thing not to care too much about the fact that, okay, I feel if I know I'm pretty, I'm pretty. That's
Period.
that, it don't have to, you don't have to be told that every day or whatever. And I think once you get to that level of understanding what part of you're comfortable with enough to say this is what makes me feel beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
that's when all the other things that other people tell you are just other enhancements of it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't become what you need to focus on. Your main thing is what you see in yourself, that
Mm-hmm.
beauty. So I like that. I like that quote because it's deeper than what it says.
What it says, yeah,
It's
it
deeper than
is.
that.
I like that though.
Yeah. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees
Everything.
it. And the fact of the day is aging is a fact of life. Looking your age is not.
Well, they say I look like I'm 27, but I'm 40.
And that was from the internal medicine website on the internal medicine of cosmetology. I mean, cosmetic enhance.
Cosmetic.
So, we're the fact aging is a fact of life. Looking your age is not. When I look at that quote, when I hear it, I don't see the cosmetic form of it.
Mm-hmm.
I because it doesn't matter how many injections you get. When them injections wear off, you look in your
You
normal
want you
self. You got
jacked
to
up.
keep getting the injections. But when you just have a natural aging process and you're not, and that glow constantly, that like, okay, you 40, but you look 29, or
Mm-hmm.
you
And you just taking care of
55,
your skin and your
because you're
body.
taking care of your skin, you're doing the right things to take care of your natural body.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I see that quote, I see aging is a fact of life, but looking your age is not. It's based really on you and how and
That's
what
true.
you do to take care of yourself. Because and then also some of us just were not born with those things. Everybody
And that's
just
true
don't
too.
have it. Some of us gonna look older before our time because it may be genetic, it may be hereditary.
I love you
Um,
saying you got an old daddy. Telling people. When I see some young men that's around my age, but they look like they old, I'll be like, you must got an old daddy. Your daddy must be old.
Lee Queen.
I don't mean to offend nobody. My bad. But you're right, it could be genetics because some people do look more older than they actually are.
All right. Yeah.
And especially in other races, especially.
We know that you know you can either look it or you can't. That's that's some things you can control, some things you can't control.
Yeah.
So again, when I see that quote, I don't think of it as a negative, as saying that you it has to have to do with injections or having cosmetic surgery to keep you looking young, even though some people have to. But I think it's clearly saying that you gonna age, but you don't gotta look like you
You don't
age.
gotta look your age. I ain't got to look like
That's
I'm
just
40.
that's clear cut and point blank. You ain't got to look 90.
You just you're gonna still look old, but you might just look 65, 70. Oh my God.
I don't
But
know,
yeah.
Queen. I
But
ain't.
I will say, like I look when I look at my grandmother and my mom and my aunts, like as they say, they aging gracefully.
They what?
They aging gracefully. Like they still have nice, smooth, beautiful skin. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just like, yeah, I hope I be looking like y'all when I get y'all age and y'all 9, 8. My grandma, her in her late 80s, and her oldest, which is my aunt, she in her, I think my aunt, she may be 64, 65, but I'm not sure. But look good. So yeah, but it's
But
all about taking. It really comes down to you taking care of yourself and your mindset, being, having a positive life. Stress level is down. You're
yes,
gonna stress
stress
it.
levels are
It
important.
ain't. It ain't. The stress ain't running your life.
Stress levels are important. Don't let
Very important.
when you get to a point where stress is starting to show in your skin and your face and your hands and your body and your weight, that's when they're starting to say things like you looking your age.
Yeah.
You know, you want to fight those things. You definitely don't want to.
Don't want to
So
be looking the
so
age.
keeping that's where, when you said it comes with the mindset, that's when the mindset kicks in. You got to know what to surround yourself with. What
Mm-hmm.
because the things that we eat, the things that we drink, the things that we just let into our flesh, our body has a great amount of
Oh yes, now
a
listen to that.
great
Let me drink. Let me
a
drink my
great
water.
deal of how we're gonna turn out. All that matters. So
Yeah.
if you don't drink water, that's right, sis. Black don't crack. But we know it's some people that look like they smoke crack that is black. So
That's true.
we just we
I'm
just
just saying,
that's why
you
we
got,
say you got to
because I
take
see
care of
there's some
yourself.
black women out here and men. I be like, what you doing? Because you look good. And I'm talking about they in their 70s.
People taking care of themselves though.
Yeah.
And
People
then
live,
it's a
people say that people not living longer, but to me, I work in this field where people can die in, you know what I'm saying? But to me, people are living longer.
I think it depends on what your lifestyle is. Because
Yeah.
if you hanging in the street, you got a greater chance of probably dying faster than somebody that work a 9 to 5. But I also think with the circumstances that was around this pandemic,
Yeah.
a lot of people died that didn't have, that we wouldn't have never thought would have been dying. People young,
That's
old,
true.
middle age, so at that point, people just was like, at people just dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter how old you were then. People just dying.
And as
So
kids, you looked at people dying that they was old. And till you became older and you noticed, no, people down at any age.
any age,
Any age.
they just dying.
Yeah.
They be in their 40s dying, and it's like heart attacks and strokes and stuff. So black men stressing a lot more, and black women
Yeah.
stress a lot more. So that's where the high blood pressure and the strokes come in. And then not eating right and all that. That's when the diabetes and heart disease and all that come in.
We eating all
So
that unhealthy food.
right, and then we your life we tend to not want to exercise too. So that's another thing.
Ooh,
We
I've been
just feel
on
like,
mine
oh,
though.
this fine is gonna stay with us forever. Child
Baby,
shit,
you got to work that fineness out when you get a certain age.
baby, and it's hard to
Really,
get
you should have
off of
been
when
working
you
it
get a
out
certain age too.
anyway. But you got to work that stuff out like,
And it's definitely hard to get off the weight faster, which is why the show today is about cosmetic enhancements.
mm.
So studies show that black women, because when people be talking about WOC, women of color, look, they done started incorporating all shades and all
Yeah.
races with women of color. So when I'm talking to people, I'm talking about black women. When I
We
talk
talking
about
about our yellow bones to our cocoa dark chocolate sisters.
correct,
Period.
not anybody. I'm not talking about ethnics. and different ethnicities and
Mm-hmm.
different racial backgrounds. I'm strictly speaking of the black woman, and black women are inclusive of mixed women and all of that, but that's not something we could change. So that's just what it is. But but women of color has started to be a whole uh skin color background for them. It don't have nothing to do anymore with reparational black people. They're trying
Mm-hmm.
to put everybody in, put us all in one basket. No, we're not
And
though.
the black and brown
We're
people.
not. But we're not. So we're not gonna do that. But what we're gonna talk about today is what black women need to know about getting injectables and fillers and all the wonderful things that happen with cosmetic enhancements. And so this study is from what's this guy's name? What is his name? This is a doctor. His name is Carlos Charles. His clinic is Derma de Colar in New York
Mm-hmm.
City. And he said that he finds that 5 to 10% of his patients are requesting injectables and enhancements, but notes that they are more prone to be gotten from older women with lighter complexions, if that makes sense.
Mm.
He's basically saying that the lighter skinned women are the ones that are coming in to get more injectables, Botox
Gotcha. Then the dark
procedures
skinned women.
than the dark skinned women. Um, and his reason for that is the pattern of aging in light skinned women versus dark skin tones is different with the lighter
The melon.
complexion because of the signs of aging, such as fine lines and volume loss can occur earlier, since these are likely due to increased susceptibility to the damaging effects of ultraviolet light, sun,
Mm.
and all of those different things. So darker skin is protecting some of us more from those particular
From the
issues.
Oh
So in
Lord,
getting injectables,
thank you for this chocolate cocoa tea.
and I'm glad I was blessed with a little more melanin.
Most
But all
definitely.
all of us women, all of us black women or whatever, just being
Thank
the
you for
fact
the
that we
milk
got
chocolate.
melanin in us, period, we fighting off a lot of different things
Yeah.
because of the melanin anyway. So what
That's
is
interesting though.
it is quite interesting. Um so a lot of the questions that they ask are like, will people notice that I got fillers or Botox? They're more worried about whether or not the stuff is going to show on them. I mean, worried about it. People can tell they got it versus the fact
The effects that's
the
gonna have on
effects
them
that it
later.
has on them. So the effects. Oh shoot! I don't pass the page. The effects of it is the stuff they put in you, the numbing stuff.
This,
It can.
I know what you're talking about. I can't
I,
think of
just,
the name of it right now.
I skipped the page on that, but the anesthetic, the anesthesia,
Anesthesia.
the anesthesia is is what can actually, because of black women have such a high uh rate of melatonin and all those different things that are in our body, and we have the
Mm-hmm.
chances of getting more diabetes and heart disease than any other race.
Yes.
We have a more we're more prone to having an effect to the anesthesia and can die under anesthesia faster than any other race. So because of that, it's
Wow.
yeah. Isn't that
But that
something?
goes back to when we talked about the childbirth stuff and black women dying during childbirth
Because of the anesthesias,
because
all
the
the different things.
anesthesia.
So
Wow.
it's not always the procedures or the giving birth. It's some of the things that are taking place before giving birth
Yes.
actually happens.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. And it make you think twice about wanting to go get you some fillers done and a little Botox injection, to hide this wrinkle up under here. I got little lines right up in here.
I'm
You
telling you.
know, that really make well, well,
And
the
then
Botox.
they
I think
cost
they do. They probably use more numbing cream.
they have to use a lot more of a lot of things on us because of certain things that we have in our body.
Yeah.
So okay, let me go to the page I booked my tool. Now it also says that the Caucasian lip has started to be a lip that Black women are starting to want now.
And that's crazy because they going in to get
Girl,
their
I
lips
died when I
fit
read
big
that
like
earlier.
ours.
I died. I said, "You're lying." I said, "Show me stats." Show me
What
stats.
is it?
Show this was an article written from Elle magazine with the doctor. What his name was again. Let me tell you again what
He
his name
lying. I
is.
don't believe that.
His name is Carlos Charles. He's of the New York Society of Medicine and Cosmetic Surgery.
Cause they going to get their lips filled. They getting lip fillers and all of that to make their lips big like ours.
They're doing it to look like us, and they're saying now we're doing it. We're getting our lips smaller. How are we taking stuff out of our lips? What are they
How
taking
you do
out?
that? You know, my lips ain't that big, but still, like
I don't know
that's
about
crazy.
that.
That
I need to see some numbers on that.
yeah. I need to
What's
actually
happening,
see. I
Joe?
need to
What's
see.
going
I need to
on?
see people before and after
I
on
I
that.
I ain't going for that.
Cause I don't. I now that one. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Uh-uh.
He must mistaken them brown girls coming there as somebody somebody because I don't believe that.
I don't believe I'm not shocked by the numbers in the increase in Black women getting BBLs and lipo and
No,
all of
no,
that.
no. But the
I'm not
whole
shocked
lip
by that.
thing, no.
They say, okay, so we're gonna jump on over from that because I don't care what Carlos, what his name
Yeah,
is.
that whole lip thing. I
I
don't
don't care.
believe that lip thing.
I don't care about him because I keep forgetting his name. Carlos Charles. He got two first
He got
names.
two
That's why.
first names.
That's I don't got time for Carlos because he played with us anyway.
He got
We
two
were talking
first
about
names.
yeah. Look, child, what she say? Hey, Joe, and say no new booty for me. Then, sis, you ain't gonna get no new booty. Where they gonna take it from, sis? Sis, where
Girl,
they
go
gonna
and get
take?
that butt, girl. Go and get you up.
Where they gonna take the fat from, Ange? At least tell me that. At least tell me that. If you gonna get
Cause
the
you want to
BBL,
be
get the BBL.
proportionate now. Cause they got these big butts and them little skinny stick legs.
Don't do that, Ange, because that's what I'm saying. You can't even. Where they gonna take the ass? Where they gonna get the ass from to even stuff? I mean, the weight from to stuff it in your
That
ass.
part, Joe. Why would we? That's what we saying. Why would we want their lips?
We don't.
We
That's
don't.
why Carlos Charles lying. We know.
Uh,
Okay, we know we don't want those lips. We know
mm-mm.
that. Like I
I like
know.
my lips. Mine's good.
We getting people paying high dollar. They gotta go and keep getting $1,000 a month injectables to get these lips. To
Yeah.
get these, full lips. Let me turn to the side.
Okay.
They paying for that.
All the way. You
And
know us
so,
black. I think shoot the black girls probably the one that started the little pucker thing. Remember, everybody was doing that thing.
who want tiny lips, man? Carlos Charles lied through his damn teeth. You lied,
Yeah,
Carlos.
be quiet. He just was writing just to hear himself talk.
Out, listen. She's about them thin mint lips. Look, listen. Quick. I'm telling you, sis. He lied. He lied. But
Yeah, he don't
listen,
know what he's talking about.
in 2005, let me start the sentence. So the American Society for Aesthetic Plastic Surgery reports the cosmetic augmentation among Black people increased. This is Black men and Black women increased 56% between 2005 and 2013, and it's still rising. According to the 2016 Plastic Surgeon Stats Report, Black people accounted for 8% of all plastic surgery procedures in the United States. That's double the percentage from 1997.
Hold up, Queen. But when you say black men, are we talking about straight black men?
They're not. It don't matter, Queen. They just talking about black men and women.
Or are we talking about black men that's getting these
And
procedures
this
to get
black
their
men that's straight.
whole life changed to being a
And
female?
whose stomach now? And leave me alone. Now you gonna have to get off the damn comments with this bullshit here now. Talking about this. You don't got no stomach.
This your girl, no.
Yes.
You girl at all.
What is she talking about, girl? Okay. Yes, but have you not heard about the rising Hollywood stuff about men getting rib and chest surgery and bicep surgeries and stuff?
Oh.
They said LL had got some.
I'm gonna just sip my water on now.
Black people make up about 12% of the overall population of the United States, which underlines the significance of these plastic surgery stats. So, why are Black women increasingly going under the knife? That's the question. Why are Black women
like this? And you know what? It goes back to social media, everything that's we watching on TV now. Everybody want to look like whoever they admire on TV, who's famous and stuff. And especially when it comes to us black women, because baby, it's everybody trying to look like us. Everybody.
But why we?
But why are we?
Why are we?
Real?
Yeah,
and I can't say not we, but our people in general that's going through is why you can't realize everybody trying to look like you. So shouldn't that make you? You should realize, damn, if
but a lot of them
look like me,
but a
that
lot
means
of them
shit, I'm bad.
But I've seen some of the people get some, and some of them ain't have butts at all, and they get butts, and some of them had too big of bellies, and they get bellies. I mean, they get belly reductions.
And
so,
I can see that now. That part I can actually see, especially with the breast reduction. You want to go lose weight and stuff like that, but I don't know.
But the fact that they're making this, my point is, nobody want to exercise no more. For one, I'm fine with the enhancements. I don't care what people do. Like, do what you do. Whatever makes you comfortable. Whatever makes you comfortable and whatever makes you whole, do what you need to do. That's, for one, that's my first opinion. I don't want anybody to ever think that I have any judgment on getting surgeries. But my thing is, how has it become so affordable for people to just do it? Are they putting different
things
on
layaway, in it? They able to put it on layaway.
See what I'm saying? This too much, because this too much.
Oh Lord, they not to put nobody out there, but in school, when I was in school last year in class, one of the young ladies was going to get her surgery done, and I'm hearing this, and I know somebody that's very close to me that didn't had the surgery done. And I know about 2 or 3 people that had certain surgeries done. And I was trying to figure out, because I know it's like 10K. It's 10K. But they able to put it on level. They go, the doctor tell them if they need to lose weight, if they're a candidate, yeah, you're a candidate, but you might need to lose this amount of weight for us to do this surgery. Different stuff like that. But they able to put it on the level. And once they finish paying, they schedule their appointment.
Okay, so we got payment
surgery on layaway.
So payment plans are optional with this particular benefit. And Angela said it's been increasing due to social media. I definitely agree with that. And I didn't know.
Reality TV.
So y'all just teaching me something today, because I did not know that they had payment plans for. I did not know that they had payment plans for these procedures, which allows me now to understand why it's beefing up the way it is, because it is rampant. It's rampant.
I mean, just to hear those ladies talk in that class that day. Look, y'all know I'm in the beauty. I ain't that deep into the beauty, like the enhancements and stuff like. But you know, makeup, that's an enhancement, but not like surgical stuff like that. But I was just like, wow, like, wow.
I didn't realize how much it had increased until this year. I knew that people were still getting. I knew that I knew that people were still getting surgery. Yes, sister, I do agree that entertainers are definitely increasing the amount of people that are getting it. And you know,
people don't realize they work out every day.
Some of them do. A lot of them do. And they have
work
the money
out every day.
Because they have the money too. They don't have to get up and go to work every day. They got different jobs. They get
some of them ain't getting surgery.
They get paid to get dressed and work out gear. So like their lifestyles are different than ours. When you got to get up and go to work every single day of your life, you're not going to be able to maintain things the way that these people are allowed to maintain themselves. So I do agree with that. And then you know, so cosmetic surgery is like a cheat code. Like Angela said, it is like a cheat code. It is. Yeah, and I'm just finding out today that they have payment plans for this. So the way this works is, you guys, they go and schedule the payment plans and pay the payment plans. And once the payment plan is made complete, that's when they can schedule the surgery.
That's when they schedule
the surgery.
They have so much. They have like amount of time that they have to have it paid though.
And the surgery isn't the only thing you have to pay for. You have to pay for the aftercare. You have to pay for places to stay, to be taken care of, because your body is not able to do the things that it was able to do before the surgery. Yep. So you need help now to get around and be able to do these things. So it becomes a bit of a deal.
And the aftercare is they send, if I'm not mistaken, I think they send them somewhere.
What you say, Queen?
They actually have a place for them to actually go, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they do have places for them to go. They have places for them to go. They definitely have places for them to go. You just got to pay for it.
A week or two.
And then it's a lot of people that in the areas, because it is in a Miami location, because a lot of people go to Miami if you're in Florida. They have you can pay a person, like they have caregivers that are already that you know are ready and on standby, and that take you in. So a lot of people will go into the homes of other people because they know they're going to be personally taken care of too. But I did not. The Angela say they can pay through Apple Pay and Sezzle.
Yep.
Well, this has gotten.
That's true.
I don't even want to laugh. I want to laugh, but I don't want to. Because I know we can do all this now. This is really enhanced.
That's true.
Damn.
It's scary.
Carlos Charles Joe is the man that was interviewed. He's one of the doctors that has I guess he has he does cosmetic surgery or something. He's a cosmetic surgeon
Cosmetic surgeon.
Mm-hmm. Talk about black women starting to get thin lips. You pay in 4 installments every 2 weeks, and voila, you can get on the table. So you have to pay in installments. That's what. So it's only about a 12-week span.
I think that's what I say. It's not that long. It's not.
And that's a lot of money, though.
And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you can get your money back.
So if you don't ever get the thing fulfilled,
I don't think some of them, they have to either
you ain't even
try to sell it.
You don't even got an appointment yet, and you can't get your money back. That's a ripoff. That's something wrong with that.
But it's so
Wow.
much. They making millions. You hear me? These people making millions.
Yes, the massage place. Ooh, Lord Jesus, I don't want to think about it.
Girl. Wow, queen.
That's it's a lot. Like and it scares me because a lot of people can die under the knife, after the knife, and all of that because for this particular thing. But
Yeah.
people be going to botch doctors and
All
trying
out
to
of
pay cheaper
all
prices.
out of the country and everything.
Yeah, trying to pay cheaper prices for stuff. And so what? So you got to do this about your aftercare has to last for about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to stay in that area for 2 weeks away from your family, your kids, everybody for
Everybody.
this surgery. It's a lot. That's a
Yeah,
lot.
and you got some people that then died, like after surgery on the table, that then went into these other
I'll
countries and
sue them
stuff and
people.
then had surgery. Yep,
Damn,
that's non-refundable.
I'll sue. But you already know what front what you're dealing with, so you can't sue.
Yep. Look, after you sign your name, that's it. You agreed to these terms.
So, and that's $10,000. So if you get to the $8,000 mark
10K.
and you don't got the last 2,000.
You better get it.
Well, I
Somebody
mean,
better.
all that is you just gotta they just gonna hold it until you get the rest of the money, right? Or oh no, they don't hold it because it's only a 4 time payment time. So if you don't pay it all, you lose your money. Damn. But back to the
No
fact that it's
refunds.
dangerous.
No
Just
refunds.
thinking about some of the procedures for it now, like everything about plastic surgery isn't a dangerous factor because, or it is not. Um, I can't say it's not a dangerous factor because any surgery is dangerous.
Yeah.
Anything can happen in any surgery, but a lot of people have to get plastic surgery to help in what they're trying to do. Like if you got big breasts and you're a runner, it's hard to
Yeah.
to to do that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, I get, like I say, I get that part. When it has to do with your health, put you in jeopardy. Yeah, because women that does have big breasts, it's back problem,
Yeah.
and some of them do go. Some go get them a reduction, some don't. But a lot of them have because of them having back problems.
Right. Right. So we know that, for health reasons, cosmetic surgery is there for those reasons in general, but everybody isn't getting it for health reasons. And then the thing is, if you're not going to keep up with your body
Yeah.
after you get the surgery, it's real dangerous. Like you gotta get really, really into the realm of this is the whole new brand new me. Like I got a
Mm-hmm.
whole new brand new body. I got to take care of this as if it's a baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
With all the care in the world. So and that which is why a lot of people end up gaining the weight back and it starts looking terrible on some
And
people
then they
because
end up gaining it back and be bigger than they was.
yeah.
Y'all be careful.
And it says, and just like we've already said, social media is the first culprit most think of when they think of plastic surgery normalization. Um, because of the fact that when you're a lot of people go under the knife constantly. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
one-time thing. So when you constantly are doing things to you that at some point it's like, oh, I don't love anything about myself. At some point it gets to that. Like you can go and do a little nip tuck here and there and not look like you're trying to change your whole being.
Yeah.
But if you're not happy with anything about yourself, that's an issue. Because when
That's a
people go
big
like
issue.
when that's not a black woman issue, I don't think too many
Nah,
black
that's
women.
every woman issue.
Yeah, yeah. That
That's an
because
every woman issue.
that and when it comes to that, because a lot of people kind of decide that I don't like this about myself. I don't like this about myself. And if I want to change one thing about myself, hey, that's fine. I'm in charge of that. I can change the one thing, anything that I want to. But when you constantly go and feel like the only beauty you have is what the knife does, that's an
Hmm.
issue.
Yeah.
So that goes again back to our quote where we said that everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. You can be the own bearing to your own life. You can be what kills you because you don't see how beautiful you are.
How beautiful you
You
are.
know what I'm saying? That one thing. You remember what we said, Queen? It could be that one thing.
That one thing.
One thing that lets you know that you have found your true nature of beauty. This makes me beautiful. Because I know people that like when I have a conversation with some women, they'll tell me like I know what stand out about me. I know what I love about me. It
Yeah.
may be more than one thing for them, but at least you got to have one thing that you know that makes you feel beautiful. If there is
That's
not
it.
that, then I think therapy needs to be in play because somewhere along the lines you've been taught to hate yourself and not to love everything about
Not to
you.
love
Because
everything about yourself.
from birth, dog, I don't care. My girls, because girls have it the worst when it
Yeah.
comes to torturing and terrorizing themselves. They have it the worst. They give themselves hell. You hear me? And and anything, yes, definitely trying to look like others, Joe. And that's what it becomes when you constantly getting this surgery too.
Yeah.
You trying to look like
They
everybody
be
else.
look
So now you have
they be
nothing
looking a
about
mess.
yourself that you love because now you look like everybody else. You just
Or
and then
you look
men
like some
like
disformed character or something. Because I done seen
right.
a lot of them that then got the surgery, then got too much surgery, and they look hideous. Like they look hideous, but they love it. They love it. They love it.
It love it, love it. But once it gets to be too much, it's going to look like too much, and people can tell when you just looking like a certain like you just
A
looking
clown.
fake. That's not attractive.
Mm-mm.
They had the picture of the lady looking like an ant in the airport with this big old ass and them little tiny legs, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? This
They
real?
all unproportionate and everything. And you literally almost you can like tell almost who's on real and who's on fake.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause by
And I
looking
don't
at the
want that's
thighs,
wrong.
by looking at the thighs, it's not it just ain't formed right.
It
It ain't
ain't
portioned
proportional.
out right.
So the doctors ain't paid to get you looking
They just giving them a butt.
and just taking out the stomach.
Yep.
So what they doing? Like, what's the procedure? You removing this fat out the stomach and you putting it in the butt.
Uh-huh. And then some might be getting silicone stuff in their butt.
That's what's the part the extra dangerous part.
Mm-hmm.
Because when it ain't your fat no more, it becomes even more dangerous.
Yeah.
But
It's
when you're removing fat and replacing fat, that's just as dangerous.
people do y'all research.
Just do your research.
Do your research. But
Jeez.
if you already got a little butt and you want that thing to really poke out, baby, just start doing some leg work, some squats, some stuff like that. Just stay constantly at it. Just stay at it. And you trust and believe you'll see the difference. But you got to stay at it. I actually enjoy working out now. Like when I don't, I be mad. Like, dang man, I ain't worked out today.
So,
Like, this ain't
um, Dr. Gina Joseph and Dr. Vietness, uh, who did, who I guess are just as big in the cosmetic fields in Brooklyn. They said that they agree that women of all races get butt augmentations, but Dr. Vietness points out that non-black women will usually add it on as an afterthought to other procedures, but black women normally focus on it. So black women are the ones that definitely focus on the augmentation portion, the butt shit. And the other races are getting other things, and then as
Mm-hmm.
well as the butt augmentation.
The butt
So
augmentation.
the other procedures take precedence over the butt augmentation for them, but they still get the butt augmentation as an afterthought. It's something that they add on more than, but black women definitely coming in directly saying, hey, we want the BBL. Stop playing with me. It ain't no lip fillers and thin lips and shit. It's the BBLs.
The BBL.
Yeah.
That's what they getting, the BBL. The BBL. Look, hey, to each his own, you know.
Yeah.
To each his
Yeah.
own.
But back in the day, curves used to be a problem. Like the
Oh
white
yeah.
women hated curves, and it was a problem with it when a black woman walked past and showing all her big ass booty and it's swaying and throwing everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the people mad about it.
And don't let her have both the butt and the breast.
That's a killer right there, boy. She finna take the white man and the black man. That's a problem for people, boy.
Just snatched them up real quick.
They said in the past, everybody wanted to look like a white chick. Now it's
Not
going
no
in a
more.
different direction.
Everybody want to look like a black chick now. Everybody want to look like you. Everybody want to look like me. Everybody want to look like every sister that's on here that's listening. That got
Who
this
the black
cocoa,
women
this
trying to
brown
look
skin.
like? Who the black women trying to look like then? Because if everybody trying to
They
look like
better
the
be
black
just trying to
women,
be happy with themselves. That's what they need to think about. Because they trying to look like you, so that means you got something. If they trying to look like you,
they don't feel the same way, Queen.
well, I ain't
Everybody
trying to
don't feel
get
like that.
judged.
I think again, people feel like the little enhancements are okay. Getting a BBL, getting your tummy tuck, they feel like that's okay. But I honestly don't have a problem with that either. What I think it is, as long as you're taking care of it. If
Yeah.
you're gonna get that done, you got to take care of it. You have to. Yeah, and that's why a lot of them are getting that, because they want to have that ass. Because black women got booty. So black women want to look like the next
And
black woman that walks past them.
as I done heard some black women say that got some big behinds that's homegrown. You don't want this. You can't even get that damn white goods. You don't want this, baby. You do not want all this on you.
I've heard some black women with big old booty say it'd be hard to keep a man, because if you don't got a big thing, it ain't gonna work.
That too.
Because it'd be so much to have to gather. That's a lot to gather.
Hey.
And
Lordy.
and say and say, what past was that when we want to look like black women? They talking about, I mean, the other races, when they want to look like white women. They talking about thin. They want to get thin.
Thin, blonde
People
hair, blue eyes, straight hair.
Mm-hmm. People always if black women used to want to look skinny. That was the thing back in the day. Like even us, we used to be skinny. We used to be skinny girls. Like now, when these kids started to become real thick and swollen in high school and shit, now that became the norm. Everybody thick. It's just
everybody
like
want to
thick
be
is
thick.
normal.
When the thick girls, they used to be picking on the thick girls.
Right.
Now everybody on the thick girls.
As soon as my thighs started growing in 10th and 11th grade, boy, old Shelby got big thighs now. Oh, what we doing? We cracking now. I went from this skinny mini in the 8th, 9th grade till I got a little thigh meat. And it's like, oh, Lord, she done got thigh meat. She might get fat. But people used to like it too, though, because people like thick girls. And then that's when thick started coming. Like, it used to be some thick kids, and when we was coming up, they was thick. But now they swole.
We had Bud and all of that in school.
They swole now though. It's a whole different thing. These girls got ass, thighs.
They stat, as they used to say. They stat.
They stacked.
They stacked.
Yes.
Like some damn burgers. They stacked.
Correct. They definitely stacked.
They been eating that beef.
These baby, it's and that's a lot to do with what they put in the foods too, which is another
Yeah,
thing which makes cosmetic surgery a little bit more scary because you don't know what you already done injected in your body and what has been done. If you take any pills, if you take
yeah,
any street drugs and all of that, that play a part on how the anesthesia will play on your body as well.
that's
So
true.
this it's really just being careful and being mindful before you go under the knife. Just make sure if you are doing things that you shouldn't be doing, you release those toxins weeks before you go in there and go under that knife because when you go in, we want to see you come out, you know. But
That part.
I've been seeing some body enhancements around our city. It's a lot actually, and
Yeah, it's a lot.
and some of them look real nice though. Some of them look real nice.
Yeah. If you with the person that a person that really know what they doing, you can't really tell. And some you
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
But to each his own.
Oh yeah,
I'm
and
good.
yeah,
Look, but I'm good though. I'm good. Only thing I'm adding is hair and makeup.
that's it, baby. That's all.
That's all I need. Hair, makeup,
Well, what you
lashes.
talking about, Ans? What you talking about with what they gotta have 8 inches or more of what? What we talking about when you say that with the girls with the big old booties? They got, cause I'm being for real. But just think about it.
They
Just
do
think
be
about
having a
it.
lot back there.
They got you. That's a lot to dig into,
That's a lot.
and it's a lot. You spread cheeks apart, and you
That's a lot.
think, and then they it's these rumors and stuff that big thick girls can't take the. Not if they telling you they need them big. I don't believe that. I think they can take.
Yeah.
I do. Cause if they telling y'all that, because a
Oh
lot
my
of thick
God.
girls tell you like don't go and get that. All this stuff ain't easy to carry around, y'all.
Mm-mm.
It ain't that.
That what I done heard some. That's what I done heard someone say. Like, man, you don't want all this.
It's one girl we went to school with. Every time I see her, she had a big booty all the way in high school. Every time I see her, I be like, "Girl, your butt get bigger and bigger." Every time I see, she talking about it be hard to carry. It's a lot of ass.
Lot,
We
lot.
signing out, y'all. Queen, what's the last word you want to tell the good people?
Hey, y'all, take care of yourself. As we did this show today, man, do your research when it comes to stuff, especially when it comes to because it ain't nothing wrong. Like we ain't saying something wrong with the cosmetic surgery. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Because
Mhm.
cosmetic surgery is a lot of stuff. It's dental work is cosmetic surgery, all
Mhm.
of that type of stuff. So just do your research, y'all. Stay positive. Say something nice to somebody. Encourage somebody, motivate them. Look, you get motivated, motivate somebody else. Speak
That's right.
something positive into your life and other people's life. And man, just have a blessed week. Like, do you believe in you, do you, and enjoy your week. That's all. And it's that easy. It's really that easy.
Really that easy. And as Queen said, say something nice to someone. And this has been
Yes.
a week, you know, it's already Wednesday, but this has been a dragging week.
Slow.
So just
So slow.
imagine, imagine if it's dragging for you. Just think about what you could be doing, what you could be saying, how you can be doing things better to better your lives with the time that it is taking for you to get things done. But also remember, don't put so much pressure on yourself because just because it is a slow moving week doesn't automatically mean that you have more time. So if
That's
you
right.
don't have the energy and you don't have the time, take some time for yourself, benefit from what makes you feel good. And I think I put up a quote on Monday. I was feeling like shit on Monday, but I do believe that one of my things that I said was no matter what you choose to do today, choose peace first. So
Always. Always.
always let peace be your reckoning. If you don't have anything else to run to or turn to peace. Thank you
Most
guys so much
definitely.
for tuning in. We appreciate you guys. We like you. We love you. We want to catch you back here next week. And we got some great news that we're going to be sharing with y'all after we come back from Tampa. Thank y'all. Mwah. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.